That was a quick break because our friend Shade is going to be our interview for this go-around, and you are the Breakable Barriers #2 EMEA champion. Man, that's got to feel good to be $1,200 richer. What is it like for you to help this team and bring this team over some Overwatch League talent, some contenders talent to say, you know what, Tier 3 represent?
Feels amazing for sure. Also, like the way we did it, the atmosphere that we have in the team, the fact that we had basically no coaching and we just always played and scrim with the best mentality I've ever seen out of a team, and just work on yourself super hard, and everyone did that, and yeah, it feels amazing.
Can you walk us through some of that mentality? Like when you say good mentality, like what are specifics of the things that your players are doing to make sure that stays?
Yeah, what do the comms sound like, right? What are you yelling out to your teammates?
When we're yelling at each other, like we never yell at each other really, like never.
Look at that
so
PMA.
Yeah, I think everyone is pretty much very PMA. I don't know, like personally, I really am, and Alex, Ange, everyone, like no one is not PMA. I think I don't know, we're just very critical of ourselves, and we are honest to each other. We do tell if something goes wrong, like we try to help each other a lot, but always with so much respect, and that creates an atmosphere where like everyone can play like they want to. Like there is no stress, no one is scared of doing something. Everyone trusts in each other so much because of it. I think it helps us so much.
That's so wonderful to hear, man. And like it really just seemed like a switch flipped at some point when you came back on Anubis in particular, that engaged, because you know they were kind of waffling around here, there, trying to poke at the choke, and you guys were just like, "Shall we bum rush the point?
Yeah,
we're gonna bum rush the point." Was that
the
call that you guys made? You're just gonna try and take him off guard?
Yeah, that's thanks to Ange. It's some strategy. He likes going Lucio, and just popping off. And so
it shows.
Sometimes we pop the switch and just speed in, and we know what to do. So.
Yeah, they had no way of dealing with that amp it up. It's crazy how just one cooldown allowed you to just get in their faces. And you could tell by the way that they reacted outside of that they weren't prepared for that, right? That was just raw reaction coming from them. Was that the moment that you guys said, you know what? This is feeling like a reverse sweep? Or do you guys not think ahead like that? Is it game by game? Or was there a moment where you're like, I think we're going to get this?
Honestly, like the thing I kind of taken from what I said before is that we never really gave up. We give up, and even when we were losing, we actually, like, because of how serious we are and how good just our atmosphere in the team is, we just, even when we're losing, we actually even play better somehow. And so I think we always, like, Nepal is a map that we're pretty bad on. So the fact that it was that close, it gave us a lot of confidence, and we just knew that we could do very well. When we really thought that we could win, I think it was the map after Root, so Anubis, right? Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit confused right now, but yeah.
You just played a full
on Anubis,
set,
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Anubis seemed to be exactly where Sika was able to like come alive as well, because he had a kind of a rough first couple maps, but was Mr. Consistency coming through. So I think for us, that's definitely a possibility for MVP for your team. But if you were to choose someone from your team to give that role, I mean, and you can cop out and say, you know what, we're a team, we did it together. But if you were to isolate one person to say, you know what, off the back of this guy, we were able to really overcome our hurdles, who would it be?
Maybe surprising, but I think I would give it to Backbone because of how quickly he just fit in and how well he does so much independently, and he was the better Pharah at the tail end of that game.
Absolutely,
sure. That's crazy.
Actual heroics on Eichenwald, getting so many kills by himself. How long has he been with your team? How long have you guys been together as a squad?
I mean, he's like us five, so everyone but Backbone. We've been together since start of practice OD, and then Tap, of course, went to Academy, Boston Academy. So I think we played like 2-3 blocks with Backbone. Like, so yeah, not much. But
so what is Backbone? So what did you see Backbone offer your team? I mean, his name is a Backbone.
I know, right?
And he was going up against a Pharah who is a very, very good Pharah, right? You keep doing so well with the bird in the sky, but the 1v1s were going Backbone's way, especially on the Lijiang. What is Backbone offering the team that maybe Tap's potentially wasn't. You know, what was that give and take between these two players, and what you're happy with Backbone right now?
Yeah, it was a different meta, but I knew from before that Backbone was a crazy Hanzo. I've always thought that, but I didn't really know that his make could be so good, and I didn't know that he's fair as well. So that was just completely unexpected.
Well, those are those little happy accidents, right?
I know. Accidental synergy is still synergy.
And so to kind of close things up, I know you must be feeling good. You're speaking for the team right now. What do you want to say to the tier 2, tier 3 world? You have the mic, my friend, either to your fans, to the other team. What would you like to say?
I don't know. Keep grinding and try to have good team environment where I think for this team helped us so much. Just grow and trust into each other, into your teammates, and keep grinding. And be critical of yourself. Don't blame people. Like every small thing, every detail, just ask out of yourself. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to kind of take that third person perspective and look at you and see, okay, how am I contributing to this, right? Because when we're successful, we're like, oh, I contributed because I got that headshot. Right?
I did all this stuff.
It's so much easier to take, but when you're in a losing situation, right, it's harder to put yourself out there. I think one of the hardest things that humans can do is admit when they're wrong, and it's good that you guys have an atmosphere where it's a safe place to do that, and it's obvious that that's helped your team grow. And I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to be doing in the future. Are you doing any more contenders moving up? You doing open divisions next year?
Yeah, for sure. We are definitely the whole squad, unless someone goes to contenders or something. But for sure, we will.
Awesome.
And if anybody watching wants to find you guys, do you guys have a team Twitter? You have a stream, anything like that?
Yeah, we do. I think it's Twitter hashtag indignation. I'm not sure. I'm checking. Indignation.gg. Yeah.
All right, at indignation.gg. You heard it all here, folks. Oh wait, there's more?
No. Sorry, I said hashtag instead of slash. Like, I'm sorry.
No worries. We want to make sure that people know where to find you because there is so much talent on this squad. We have to keep eyes on your future.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations once again, Shade.
Thank you guys, and thank you for organizing this tournament. It has been really so fun. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Glad you're enjoying yourself. But like we said earlier, that's going to be it for Ham and I. If you want to find us on Twitter, our tags were down there under our lower thirds. It's at Bupasaurus Rex for me, at Ham_Tornado for Ham Tornado. If you want to keep up with us, we're looking forward to what Tier 2 has to offer in the new year. So for us from Broadcast.gg and everyone else that are participating in contenders, that are participating in breakable barriers, for all of our teams, we want to say happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.